Let me tell you the disease that's almost a pandemic in this country. I live in Texas, in Houston. It's a pandemic. It's a disease affecting all cultures, all people. Mexicans, white people, people from all over the place that come over here. It's affecting them as soon as they get some kind of level of success. And that disease is complacency and comfort. We have so many individuals that are relying on the success of their dad, of their families, of their connections, of the lottery, essentially. The family they happen to be born into, the area they happen to live in, the connections their family happens to have. They live their life by chance. They happen to meet some guy that gives them a great opportunity and they work at this job. They make just enough, nothing really to change their family forever, just enough. They think they're middle class, they're really lower class. It's a disease that's affecting everybody in this country. We're not pushing, we're not being productive. We have so many people riding the clock. We have, let me ask you, I can almost bet you that you live in the same town that you were born in, or that you don't live that far from your parents. I bet you 90-something% of you live in the same town, either you were born in or you live right down the road from your parents. Is that not true? Meaning you barely left the nest. You barely left the nest. A lot of you are in a position not because of your effort, but because of your circumstances that you just happen to be born into. How does that make you feel? Don't you want to be successful? Don't you want to pursue and do something? But complacency, comfort, has us walking around with so much unearned pride and ego. We live in a country like the Chinese, everything going on with China and all this. You think people are riding the clock like we do in China? I've been to the Asian markets here in Houston to buy certain things. They're never sitting down. They're never sitting down. Some of the most productive people I've ever seen. You think people are just riding the clock over there in China? They got people dying because they work too many hours and not getting enough sleep. Over here, we got guys just riding the clock. They're riding on the shoulders of the greats that lived before them. All those veterans after World War II, all those people that came back and built this country, they're just riding it out. They're riding on the shoulders of the baby boomers. The value of the dollar is just dropping, and they're just riding it out. And you're no different, because you're just riding on the success of your family and your parents and your friends. You haven't blazed the trail, your own trail at all. You live by chance. You just live randomly, by chance, by luck. You don't know where you'll be in a year. You don't know where you'll be in 6 months. You don't know where you'll be next week. You're just going through the motions. The world owes you everything. It doesn't work that way. So if you're watching me, please stop and look around. Don't get so comfortable, because one thing is certain, things will always change. Pain is guaranteed in life. That's the only thing that's guaranteed, and all we can do is prepare for it. Don't be complacent. You got out the nest, now build your own nest. Be your own person and blaze your own trail. I'm out.